In today's tutorial, we're going to be going over the 7 secret free stack techniques that are going to help you guys get better at stacking freezes. Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, AJ47 Soul Mavericks crew. This tutorial is awesome. I'm just going to say it now, like I'm proper proud of this one. It took me a little while to categorize everything, but these are all techniques I actually use, I actually do, and well done me. Well done me, and it's going to be much easier for you guys now moving forward, because it was a struggle for me. What do you need to know before getting into this tutorial? Aha, of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because I've got loads of awesome stuff coming your way. Like the video if you eventually like it. I'm pretty sure you will. So do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment, it helps out the channel, it helps boost the channel in the algorithm, which is always good. Support the channel if you would like to. There's ways you can do, linked in the description down below. And for all of those who have supported in the past, you guys are awesome. Much love to you guys, and yeah, let's get into this tutorial.
The seesaw transition. Your arm is basically in the middle of your entire body. Your hips are one heavy side, your head is another heavy side. If you bring your head down, your hips tend to go up. If you bring your hips down, your head tends to go up. You can use this back and forth motion to generate some momentum to get your hips over your head, thus pushing upwards to any kind of freeze. So in order of ease of execution, I would recommend going from the stab freeze or the tabletop to headstand first, followed by the stab freeze to elbow freeze, and of course the stab freeze to handstand. The seesaw technique can also be applied from different positions using the same method. The tuck and pump transition, definitely one of the most important free stack methods you can use. Also one of the most common. You bring your knees all the way down to your chest, flex the heels, make sure the heels are pointing to the ceiling or the direction that you are going to transition to. You explode outwards using your arms and your hips at the same time, positioning your arms and your hips into the shape that you want to make for the next freeze. In terms of training with this technique, I would suggest starting with the shoulder freeze. Go from shoulder freeze to headstand, which is relatively easy going up, just a little bit more difficult going down in terms of balance. Or forearm headstand, shoulder freeze to baby, shoulder freeze to elbow, and shoulder freeze to chair. The scissor freeze method can pretty much replace any of the tuck freeze methods. An excellent and easy way to vary any of these freezes done previously. Try going from elbow freeze to handstand using the scissor technique, and also try scissor kicks within the handstand. These are a good fun beginner's one to try. The circular swing or twist transition technique. Before stacking to any other freezes, learn this swing technique to standing. This is the same swing and twist transition you would use to go into your power moves. As you can see here from a few clips I've taken from a previous video, it's the same technique used for all of these entrance points, just from different positions. If you would like to check that video out, it's going to be linked in the description down below. So once you've got this circular swing twist technique, make sure you try it first from baby freeze to headstand repeatedly. This is probably one of the more difficult techniques, as you're incorporating so many muscles and rely on a lot of your strength in your glutes, your hip flexors, etc. But definitely try and mix this to the easier freezes first, and then of course you can go up to elbow, which is obviously a little bit more challenging as your head is now off the floor. A great and difficult way to train this freeze swing technique is doing it from cradle to cradle. It's obviously difficult, but it's less scary because you're not upside down. You can also do it to handstand. I struggle here, haven't done it in a while, something I'm going to add into my own training, but definitely worth mastering, as it'll open up many doors for different freeze options once you get up to the top. For a real challenge, baby freeze to air baby on the opposite side. This one's a challenging one, but a good one. The vertical swing technique, usually performed with one leg to swing up into the air. Once I think of more freezes that involve this technique, I will include them. But for now, try air baby up or headstand to air baby. The open and close leg shape technique. At the point of when you open or close the legs, that's exactly when you should change freeze shape. This one's fun, dynamic, and easy to apply to all freezes. Pressing and leaning. So now we get into the category of kind of encompassing a few of these freeze techniques, but whereas these freezes in particular stay on the same level, and all you have to do really is to press and lean to the other side whilst alternating leg shape. As you can probably tell, I've used this footage from a previous video I've made, but definitely a good little exercise in this particular video, which is also going to be linked down below should you want to try this workout. And lastly, we'll talk about the push and pull technique. The push and pull technique is basically what you do with your arms to assist what you do with your legs, or more importantly, your hips. I covered this extensively in another tutorial. I definitely think you should check it out. Grip strength has a big part to play, as well as your pushing and pulling strength. Pushing is obviously the most common, but pulling is not to be overlooked. You can see a great visual example of the push and pull techniques here.
Hello, YouTube. My video was awesome. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. It took many years to collect all that knowledge. Alright, bye. Only joking, guys. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I'm pretty sure you have. Remember to check out those videos. I used a bunch of footage from previous tutorials within this one while I was explaining, backing up certain points. Make sure you check out those videos if you haven't already. They're really valuable, really useful, and once you watch them all together, it kind of makes a bigger picture. I had a quote. I said it the other day, and now I'm going to butcher it, but it sounded really good at the time. The more pieces of the puzzle you put together, the clearer the picture becomes. That's the quote. That's the quote. That's an AJ47 one right there. Didn't get that from anybody else. Anyway, guys, enough chatting. I think I've had too much coffee again today. Much love. Speak to you soon. Probably tomorrow. Yeah, love you guys, man. Seriously, like, I love what this channel's doing at the moment, and I love the little community that we've built. Always thinking of new ways. So if you've got any other ideas of ways that I can improve and things that you would like to see on this channel, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below. We'll chat to you guys soon. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you are new. Support the channel if you'd like to. Blah 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 blah. Much love. Catch you soon. What was my outro? Oh my god, I'm all over the place today. What's the outro? Bloody hell. As always, stay fresh, stay clean, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.